In this episode, we're going to review this little beauty. Let's get into it. So welcome back to the channel. I thought we'd do something a little bit different this time. Is a figure from Elan 13. Really nice resin figure. So what have we got in this box? We have got Baz. This is a 1/24 scale jet bike with figure. Really nicely made. So let's get into the box. Nice packaging as you would expect from Elan 13. Some peanuts that you don't need. We'll get straight into the instructions, which is fairly simple in that this is how it goes together and should look. It's very self-explanatory. So you've got the figure there, you've got a bit there, and the bike itself. So let's break this down, shall we? Let's do this bit by bit. Let's do the bike first. This is a real solid lump of resin. Now, what we're going to do is I will bring you in a little bit closer. Okay, so I brought you in a little bit closer here. As you can see, this is the main body of the bike. It's a one piece of resin, which has all been cleaned up for you. Some nice reset lines, panel lines, etc. And that would be the radiator at the front and the light that would be at the top. So it goes that way. Okay, and then obviously this plug needs to be smoothed off for other parts to be attended to. Talking of the other parts, really simple, comes all in one little piece just here. Very careful with the bag as you come out. So here we go. So we've got the back of our jet bike here. Literally that's just one piece. You take that plug off that we talked about a minute ago just here, and that slots on. So that's nice, an engine detail. Then you've got your side detail, pistons, etc. Piston heads if you want, or whatever you want to call them. Some little footrests here and some handles here as well. So not a great part count, but the detail is really nice. So that is that part. Now on to the figure. Now, before I forget, this was actually designed by Chris Meddings. So it's a joint project. Very nicely done. And there is a series of jet bikes as well. So something to look out for. So then we're on to our figure itself. Now remember, this is a 1/24 figure. The detail on this is really lovely. Let me bring you in a little bit closer. Wait a minute. Okay, so as you can see, this is our figure. A nice leather coat with a furry top. Lots of detail, lots of recesses for your washes, etc. Really nice. A nice solid mold, obviously. So that is the main body itself, but then you've also got these other bits here, which we'll do bit by bit. So this is the face detail. Yeah, this is the face detail. Now, the character is named Baz, but I think if you know the person that made this figure, you might see it might have been sculpted. You could suggest maybe it was sculpted a little bit to look like the person that did it. So this sculpt was done by Robert Lane, and it's a lovely sculpt of a face. Some facial hair on there you can get carried away with. Hair on the top of the head, I don't really understand that concept, but there you go. So that's the head. That fits very nicely onto our body, as you can see, like so. I mean, obviously that's not cleaned up in any way. It's just literally popped in there to give you some sort of idea. So lots of character in that face and in the pose, etc. So that's going to go together really well. Then we've got our helmet here. There we go. So this is a solid piece, and if I remember correctly, this is placed on top of our bike. So if it's sort of like that, if you like. Oh, fell off. Oh. Come on, control yourself, control your fingers. So something like that will sit on top of your bike, or you could put it anywhere. You could put it on the floor, or maybe it's in a garage on a workbench or whatever. So lots of things you can do with that. Obviously, there's the arm that goes onto our figure, which then attaches to the hand, like so, with the weapon. It looks like a nice little shotgun of some description, or maybe a plasma shotgun. That'd be interesting. Yeah, so you got that, and then you've got a little piece here as well in our box, which is a handgun, basically. So there we go. That is so as you can see, these are all the parts that you get in the kit, and it's a really lovely little mold. It's a lovely little idea, and it's quite easy to put together. It's a nice foray into a little bit of a science fiction type of build. You could have a lot of fun with it, you really could. So why not give it a go? So this has come from elan13.co.uk. Robert Lane, really genuinely great guy. £35 they retail at. You can pop it over to his website, elan13.co.uk, and pick yourself up a Baz. Have a look at the other jet bikes as well, because like I say, there is a series. I think I'm right in saying there's 4 in all. So there we go. Just a very quick, off the wall, something different kit that maybe you'd like to have on your bench, or maybe in your Christmas stocking. Check it out. Until next time, I'll see you at the bench.